Alright guys, we are back for more of Nick the Enlightened's birthday special. We just did a game of Mario Party 5 for the Nintendo GameCube, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game on Toy Dream, and we ended up coming in second place on that, which was not too bad. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario Party 6 for the Nintendo GameCube. So let's see what happens on this game, shall we? I do know this is Nick's personal favorite Mario Party game. So hopefully we could pull off a win on this game for him. But we shall see what happens. Alright, let's of course choose my file. Alright, let's go to the party mode. And for the board that we're going to play on for this segment, Nick requested me to do fair square. Alright, so we're just going to do a battle royale with 10 turns on, mini games and bonuses on. One player. And also for this segment, Nick requested me to play as Luigi. Alright, so anyways, who would I like to face against for my computer players? Let's take on Waluigi. And we'll also have the computer players on normal difficulty. And how about we also take on Koopa Kid? And let's also play against Toadette. Alright, no handicap. Alright. Let's go! Alright, let's see who's going first. Alright, looks like I'm going third this time. Alright, so Toadette's going first, Waluigi's going second, I'm going third, and Koopa Kid's going last. So we of course gotta make it over to this spot on the board, right here where we have to exchange our stars, and they of course do cost 20 coins each during the day. Alright, let's get this party started. Alright, Toadette is starting off with 1. Now let's see what Waluigi gets. 9. And he's buying a mushroom orb. Alright, over to me. And we're gonna get a 5. Alright, 3 for Koopa Kid. And he already loses some coins on the red space. Alright, 1 versus 3 to start off. Surge and destroy. So I'm going to be pairing up with Waluigi and Toadette in the first mini game. Let's do it! Uh-oh, I was shocked there a little bit. Toadette is out. Alright, 10 seconds left. Dang, I timed my jump a little early there. But we're still gonna get the win just like that. Alright, so after the first turn, I am tied for the lead right now with Toadette. So let's get into turn number 2, and Toadette gets a 10 this time. And what is she buying? A Piranha Plant Orb. Alright, Waluigi's bringing out his Mushroom Orb. And he's gonna get an 8 and a 1 for a total of 9. So now he's about to try the luck wheel. And you failed. Now Waluigi is literally past the Star Exchange after that happening space he landed on. And we're also going to get an 8. I'll stop by the ore pot. And I'll gladly take a Mushroom Orb. Alright, it's a 9 for Koopa Kid. And he's not going to shop at the ore pot. And once again, he loses coins on the red space. Alright, this time it's a 2 versus 2 minigame. What do we have here? Slot Trot. Alright, we have, so that is our teammate for this one. Alright, got the first point right there. Alright, let's head into the second round. Alright, another point right there. Gotta get one more. Oh, we were close to getting that one right there, but Waluigi and Koopa Kid got it first. Alright, we still have a chance. Uh-oh. That's another point for Waluigi and Koopa Kid, so it's all gonna come down to the last round. Hopefully we can get it, but let's find out. Yes! Alright, we still got it. Thank God. Oh, yeah. Alright, now let's see what happens on the next turn. Alright, a 9 for Toadette. Alright, let's go ahead and see how well she does on the luck wheel. And she was close, but she didn't get it. And it looks like Toadette is losing coins on the red space. Alright, Waluigi gets a 4. Alright, let's not use my Mushroom Orb yet. Alright, we get a 6. Alright, Let's step up to the lock wheel here and see how well we do with that. Alright! We got it! So we're gonna get 10 coins out of that. And some 1 for Koopa Kid. Alright, we're doing a 1 versus 3 for this one. Snow Brawl. Okay. I'm paired up with Waluigi and Koopa Kid on this one. Alright, let's do this. Oh man, I'm already out. Let's see if any of my teammates can help me out here. Oh boy, it's all up to Waluigi now. Let's see if he's got what it takes to knock out Toadette. Oh, this is gonna be close. There's 10 seconds left. Alright! We got it! I can tell that minigame was very intense right there, but I'm glad we were still able to win that. But anyways, we're now in nighttime, so it's time to find out how much the stars are gonna cost right here. Oh boy! The stars are now going to cost 40 coins. That doesn't sound too good. Alright, so 2 for Toadette. And Waluigi gets a 10. Alright, let's see how Waluigi does on the luck wheel this time. And he gets it! And that's gonna give him 40 coins. Not only that, he takes over the lead as well. Oh, Waluigi's about to go riding on the broom again. And that's going to send him closer to the star exchange right there. Alright, I'm still not ready to use my mushroom orb. Alright, we got a 3. Alright, it's a 10 for Koopa Kid this time. And now he's about to try out the luck wheel here. Let's see how he does. It looks like he got it. He gets himself 20 coins. And he's also going to get a Podogoo orb. I 1 versus 3 for this one. Conveyor Belt. And I'm going to be paired up with Toadette and Koopa Kid. Let's do this. Waluigi, but you're out! So we're gonna take the win right there on that mini game. Time to see what the next card has to offer now, and Toadette's gonna get a 4, and she's getting a Podoboo orb, and she ends up losing some coins on the red space. An 8 for Waluigi. So for the amount of coins that he's got right now, he only has enough money to buy 1 star. So Waluigi's going to be the first one to get on the board. Alright, let's go over to me. And I'm not ready to use my mushroom orb yet. 3. And we're gonna get a super shroom orb. I'll gladly take it. Alright, Koopa Kid's putting his Podoboo orb there. And he also gets 4 coins inside it. 9. Alright, what's Koopa Kid buying here? A Piranha Plant orb. Alright, time to do a 1 versus 3 minigame. And we're playing Stage Fright. Alright, Waluigi and Koopa Kid are my teammates here. Alright, here we go. Oh, wow! We actually won that minigame very fast. I'll still gladly take it, though. Alright, now we're on the last 5 turns here, so let's go and check out our current standings. Waluigi's in first place, I'm in second, Koopa Kid's in third, and Toadette's in last. Now Toadette's about to spin the bonus wheel, so she's in last place. Let's see what it will be. A 40 coin bonus. Now for the rest of the game, we can challenge another player to a duel if we land on the same space as them. But anyways, let's get underway with the last 5 turns and see what happens from there. Alright, 6 for Toadette this time. And she's buying a Bullet Bill orb. And it looks like Toadette and Koopa Kid are challenging each other to a duel since they're on the same space. Looks like Toadette's going to risk 36 coins out of that. So the winner's going to get 72 coins overall here. It should be quite interesting here. And they're playing Full Tilt. Let's see how this plays out here. Alright, now Koopa Kid made it to a checkpoint. And Koopa Kid takes it. Alright, so Koopa Kid gets the 72 coins there for winning that duel. Alright, so 4 for Waluigi right there. Alright, let's see what happens with him on the luck wheel this time. Nope, too bad. Alright, let's not use any of my orbs right now. Alright, we get a 2. Koopa Kid is putting that Piranha Plant orb right there. And he also gets 5 coins inside it. He's gonna roll 7. And looks like Koopa Kid, is gonna be able to afford 2 stars out of this. And now Koopa Kid is in the lead at this moment. Alright, time to do a 4-player minigame, Circuit Maximus. This is certainly a challenging minigame right here to try to get the best run right here, but I still like this one overall. Quit trying to shock me here! Oh my god! Boy, this really hurts! Okay, we still got it.
Oh yeah, I'm a winner.
Are back into the daytime, so that means the stars are back to being 20 coins. We have 4 turns left right now, and Toadette's gonna put her Piranha Plant orb there. And she's getting a 2, and she literally lands right on her own Piranha Plant orb that she just placed. Oh, that's quite interesting. And Waluigi just ended up losing some coins for passing a Podoboo orb space. And it looks like we're about to get underway with a swap fest here. So we all have to hand over 10 coins. So Waluigi's picking spot number 2. And then Toadette is gonna go with spot number 1. I'll pick the last one. So that leaves Koopa Kid with spot 3. Alright, let's see who wins the swap fest. It's me! So it looks like I chose the right one. So that will give me the 40 coins there. Alright, so now I think this is a good time for me to use my mushroom orb. And we're gonna get an 8 and a 2 for a total of 10. Alright, we gotta go down. Alright, I do have a lot of money with me, so let's go ahead and stop by the orb hut. And let's see. All these do look pretty good, but I think I'll just go for a mushroom orb. Just so I could try to save up some money. Alright, we made it to the Star Exchange, so and we do have enough money to get the maximum amount of stars that we can get, which is 5. So that certainly does help us out. Alright, let's go get them. And thanks to those 5 stars that we got, that will put us in the lead in first place. Alright, it's a 7 for Koopa Kid. Alright, it's time for a 4-player minigame. Let's see what we have this time. Trapeze Artist. Alright, let's see if we can try to possibly get the most points out there with capturing the Goombas. Alright, I think this looks pretty good, but will it be enough for the win? Let's find out. Alright! We got it by 1 point! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we still have 3 more turns left to go. And so that's gonna get a 3. And she doesn't even have enough coins for a star. But it looks like she's challenging me to a duel since we're on the same space. But thankfully, Tola can only afford to risk coins. She's gonna risk half of what she has right here. Alright, what kind of minigame are we playing? Asteroid Rage. And from what I saw right there, all those different kinds of minigames that were up there were all in space here. We got it! That was very simple.
Oh yeah, I'm a winner.
So that will give us 10 coins since we are able to win that duel. It looks like Waluigi's gonna put his Swamp Orb there. 9. He ended up losing some coins on the red space. Alright. So, let's bring out my mushroom orb here. Alright, we get 4 and 1 for a total of 5. Alright, I will head this way. Let me just look at the map here very quickly. Oh, no matter where I go, it's going to be a red space either way. I guess I'll just go that way for right now. Alright, 3 for Koopa Kid. He doesn't quite have enough money to try out the lock wheel right now. Okay, so it's time for a 2 versus 2 minigame, and we're gonna play guard and grab. Waluigi's my teammate for this one. Alright, let's get ready to pull a big carrot. It looks like we're mashing the A button here. And we got it! Well done. Alright, down to 2 more turns right now. And Toad's gonna use her bullet bill orb. Alright, she's gonna end up with a 7. Oh, thankfully she went left right there for what the bullet bill automatically chose right there. Because otherwise we could have lost some of our money right there. I'm glad we're safe. Alright, anyways, looks like Waluigi is now at the star shovel. So it looks like he's going to take that chance here, but let's see if he can get himself another star out of this. But if he guesses it wrong, then he loses that star for what he has. Nope, that was wrong. And the star is hiding up at the top. So Waluigi is down to no stars at all there. Okay, so let's head over to me. And I'll go ahead and bring out my Super Shroom Orb. Alright, we're gonna get a 9, a 5, and a 3 for a total of 17. Alright, there's another mushroom orb. Let's head back down here. No, I'm not going to shop at the orb here. It's basically because we do have an orb with us for what we just got, and that we are headed into the last turn after this. Anyways, we're back at the Star Exchange, and this time we only have enough money for 1 star, but at least it's better than nothing. I'll still